hosted by Leif Gantvoort, Travis Oates, Alexa Cappiello, and Dan Billet.
Everything's there!
And I'm Brett Sheridan, and here's today's game master, Lex Cappiello.
Thank you, Brett. And thank you, Children of the Corn. Welcome to a show that is the game of games, meaning that every episode we play games, and every episode is a game. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to thank the Academy, where my fellow hosts will compete to accumulate points at my discretion.
Yay.
Yay. I love these episodes, where sometimes they're tied to the games we play and sometimes not. So, for example, just to teach our audience how we are going to play, Travis Oates, here's a question for you. What word do you always misspell?
What word? All of them. I can't think of a word that.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes,
Always.
every single one of those words. Yes.
Terrible speller.
We always joke with Travis about his spelling because he's a writer and, you know, it's funny. All right, so you get 10 points for that.
Oh, for being
Just
a bad speller.
Just for being
Good
a bad
job.
speller.
Yeah. My ignorance is finally allowing me to move ahead in the world.
Dan Billet.
Yes.
What is your favorite sleeping position of all time?
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
My sleeping position.
Yes.
Sleeping
What
position.
is your
My-
preferred sleeping position?
On someone.
Oh, come on.
You
On
still had
someone.
to take it there.
No. I would be on my side, I guess.
Yeah, which side?
Yeah, whichever side hurts less.
Yes.
Yeah, you get 10 points for that, Dan. That's great.
We laugh because we know.
All right,
Oh,
Leif,
jeez.
here's a more involved question.
Oh, God.
Leif Gantvoort,
That's
by the
me.
way. Would you rather have a disease that makes you say every thought that ever crosses your mind, or
I kind of have that
or
one.
or a disease that makes you react very inappropriately to all the interactions that happen around you?
Yeah, but they're both kind of the same thing, right? So
Do you have thoughts you haven't said out loud?
I don't think I do. I'm pretty much, an open book.
It's
so
a terrifying thought that you might have thought that you
I
haven't
don't
said
say?
out loud.
That
Yeah,
I keep inside?
It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
worrisome.
So which
No,
one?
it's, the second one then.
Okay,
Because I already
so-
have the first.
Yeah.
That makes you react inappropriately to all the interactions.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Awesome. 10 points for that.
almost inappropriate reaction.
So that is basically how the games are played. and
Well,
the-
personally, I
So this is a new thing where we've invited Brett to be a part of the
not that
whole
new. It's not that
episode.
It's not that new.
All right.
Eight episodes in.
Fair. Brett Sheridan. I don't.
You didn't even write one. You got to make it up.
Brett Sheridan.
I prefer to sleep on top of Dan. We can just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Great. You get 10 points for that. Thank you so much.
That's why that side hurts so much.
Yes. So that is basically how the games are played. I won't forget Brett this next time. And the points are doled out how I see fit. So whoever has the most points at the end will win. They will be the most winner of everything. And so will one of you. Because we also play for a lucky fan who leaves a comment on one of our videos. And we are going to reveal who that winner is at the end of the game. So at the end of the episode, excuse me. So stick around because you might win. And what will they win, Brett?
They will win a board game, Alexa.
And why is that? Yes, because everything is a game. We can't have a winner without a game. So let us play our first game. It is a new game, well, newish. Leif thought of it. It's called Bumble Proof.
Bumble Proof.
All right.
So I should just take that away from you.
No.
In general. Okay, so you guys remember this game, but I'm going to explain it
don't
again.
remember
You
this
don't?
game.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a Bumble dating profile for a movie this time. And you will write down on your paddleboard what it is and if you would swipe right or left.
So we have to guess the movie.
Yes.
And then swipe.
And again, for
Yes.
those people who haven't dated in
So
20-some
swiping
years,
right means you like them.
okay,
Swipe
right,
or
right.
swiping left left means you don't.
They're right for you.
Yes, they're
Left them behind.
yes.
Got it.
So some of these movies are very obvious, and some of these are a little more obscure. Okay. All right. So first one.
Hold it. Are we guessing the movie, or are we
Yes.
just swiping
Guessing
right or
the
left?
movie.
Guess the
and then
movie,
swipe.
and
then
then
swipe.
tell me if you're going to swipe right or left.
Okay.
Based on the dating profile or based on the movie?
Ooh, excellent question.
Both.
That's okay.
You know,
All right.
Yeah.
both. So this is a freebie, pretty much, because it's very easy. But I am 41 years old. I can go.
Swipe left.
Too old?
Too young. Too young.
Too young.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, I can go for 1 hour and 55 minutes.
Okay.
I am.
That's exhausting.
Yes.
Like I
already
said,
tired.
too young.
Too young. Yeah.
I am looking for a connection that's out of this world. Someone to really stick their neck out for me. Someone who calls instead of texts. Hashtag
All right,
plant baby for life.
I got it.
All right,
Hashtag what?
5 points.
What was the one?
Hashtag
I got
plant
it.
baby for life.
I got it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys all locked in?
Yeah,
I think so. No, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Are you serious? This is so easy.
I'm gonna have Brandon.
I think
in.
yeah.
This is the movie that she's terrified of. It's E.T.
No, I'm not terrified anymore. It's one of my
E.T.
favorites
Swipe
now.
left.
Yes.
Oh.
You swipe left to
I
ET?
said little. I said
said
little shop of horrors too.
Yeah.
Because plant baby for life.
I know,
Yes.
but you got to think like Alexa.
Stick
Plant
stick
baby.
their neck out. I mean,
Stick
okay.
their neck-
I
Yeah,
could kind of see. I can kind of see. But Brett, what did you say?
I was so confused. I didn't get what plant baby took me out of it. So
Really?
I got nothing.
thought this was
I got
so easy.
Oh well, then we're in for a treat.
Yeah, I can't wait. Side
All right.
note,
I
Little
am
Shop
Groot.
of Horrors is one of my favorites.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
I
Wait,
love
wait,
Little
wait,
Shop
wait.
of Horrors.
Wait, which
I love
one?
No, the Rick Moranis.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Have you seen E.T. lately?
Yes.
So I watched E.T. with my son, and it did not hold up like at all.
What?
Yeah.
It's still one of the best movies of
No,
all
it's
time, in my
not.
opinion.
because they took the guns away from the.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That killed
They
it
made
for
them
me.
into flashlights.
Yeah,
All right.
By the way, my
Cancel
pen
culture.
barely writes.
Next one. Next one.
Should be.
I am 27 years old.
Okay, 27.
I can go for 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
I'm interested.
Novelist, dog lover, one specific dog. Not the easiest guy to get along with, but if you can handle a little grumpiness and a few quirks, I might surprise you with grand gestures and heartfelt compliments. Likes writing, routine, and breakfast at the same diner every day.
Oh.
Turnoffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
people who
I
step
got
on
it.
people who step on cracks and disrupt my carefully planned life.
Oh no, I don't got it.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Is this,
I think I know this.
maybe.
This is more obscure.
I think I'm locked in.
No,
Yeah?
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna
5
be
points
mad.
for getting locked in fast.
I'm
Brett.
gonna be mad. I don't know this because it sounds familiar, but I know this is the wrong answer. I have an
Okay,
answer though.
well, you locked
I'm not
in,
gonna
so I'll give you 5
I'm not
points for
gonna
that.
swipe right for any of these.
Did you? Well, no, that's not even the right movie. I was going to quote a movie,
a
and it's
movie
not the.
about
Oh!
Is it as good as it
It's
gets?
a movie about
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a movie about a dog. I put Beethoven.
points.
No, yeah.
No,
What
I
did you
put
put?
Groundhog Day.
No.
What does she say to him? What's the big famous? It's not.
She says,
you make-
"This truly is as good as it gets."
Yes. Thank
That's
you,
my
Brett. That's
one of my
great.
favorite scenes of
Oh,
cinematic history.
You make me want to be a better
Make me
man.
wanna
That's
be a
right.
better man.
So, Travis, what did you say?
Beethoven.
What?
Roll
said
over
dog.
Beethoven.
Okay. All right. So,
I also
here we
swiped
go.
left on Beethoven.
You guys are not going to get that one. Let's get.
Great, let's
go
do it.
to.
Yeah.
Are you
Let's do it.
Come on,
Are
hit
you
it.
sure?
Hit
on.
it. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
All right.
The harder, the better.
I-
If we
I'm-
skipped over games that we don't understand or enjoy, we would never let Dan post it.
All right.
All right.
I'm 20. I'm 20 years old.
I knew it was coming.
I
20.
can go
20 years
for
old.
1 hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Interested.
Bio. Just a guy trying to figure life out one awkward reunion at a time. Back in my hometown after years of feeling numb and looking to connect with someone who appreciates the quiet beauty in life's small moments.
Okay.
If you're into deep conversations, quirky adventures, and finding meaning in the chaos, let's talk. Swipe right if you believe in being unapologetically yourself, even when things get weird. Likes listening to the Shins.
Okay.
Spontaneous
Oh.
road
I'm
trips.
locked.
Finding
Oh.
peace in the little things.
Oh shit!
Turn offs, fake people, conversations that don't go beyond the surface. All right, Dan locked in. That's 5 points
Oh
for
my
you.
God, I know it.
I got this one for
I
sure.
picked
Oh.
a slightly obscure film that could fall into this category, but I don't think it does. It's
No,
too
Okay.
old.
I got this
I
one for
picked a
sure.
movie that
Leif,
I've
you
never
locked in.
seen, but
and
I
Brett,
still
did
think
you lock in quick?
Yes, I am
okay.
locked in.
All right. So, Dan,
Is it Garden State?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Garden State, 10
nice.
points.
Nice.
Leaf?
I'm just. A
I
manic
went
pixie
with
dream
Beautiful
girl.
Girls.
No. Travis?
I said Space Hunter: Adventures in the Forbidden Zone.
No.
Oh, good guess though.
That was close.
What on earth? And
Solid.
Brett?
Yeah.
Garden State. There we go.
Just gonna
10
pick
points.
movies.
Hey, swipe right or left? You guys didn't.
I still haven't. I haven't seen it, so
swiped-
left. I guess.
Swipe
Yeah.
right on the Space Hunter.
I'd have to go back and rewatch it
Yeah, I
before I
would say.
swipe.
Okay, all right.
Can I see some pictures?
Here's one of my favorite rom-coms.
God.
Oh, I know it's not Love Actually.
This is a
I understand.
Hate that movie. This is a dating profile, so
Yes.
got to get some rom-coms in there. I'm 25 years old.
25.
I can go for 1 hour and 37 minutes.
137.
Bio, I'm just a misunderstood girl with a flair for poetry and a rebellious streak. I'm passionate about standing up for what I believe in and unapologetically me. Looking for someone who can handle my strong opinions, appreciate my sarcasm, and isn't afraid of a little challenge. Swipe right if you can match my wit and love a good debate. Likes indie music, witty banter, and writing poetry, even if it is a little angry. Turnoffs, disingenuous people, and those who don't understand the importance of authenticity.
Jeez,
dear.
I don't know.
Yes, I have
You
no
guys, come on.
No, I have a guess.
Would they be talking with this sort of accent in this movie?
No.
No.
A
No,
bad British
no.
A
accent.
bad British
Wow,
accent.
none
Yes.
of you guys-
Well,
Brett?
that's when you see my thing, you'll know why I'm
Brett?
done that.
I can't. I can't.
Oof.
You don't have
Wow,
anything.
Nothing.
I just like my brain is blank and.
What did you guys? Bridget
I
Jones?
said Bridget
it's
Jones'
a good
Diary.
guess, but no.
Oh, that's the one.
What did you guys guess?
Legally Blonde.
No.
I said what I hate about you.
You mean 10 things I hate about you?
10 things I hate about you is correct, so I'll give you 5
Oh,
points
that's
for
a
that.
movie? I just was saying what I hate about you.
And you pointed the arrow at me?
Let's get another one in here, especially because I think you guys might know this one because it's an old one.
Oh,
So I got that one right.
Oh wow.
I'm 70. I am
kind of.
71 years
I
old.
Okay.
was making the joke.
71.
All right.
I can go for 1 hour and 32 minutes.
Okay.
Bio.
You- hold it. How old are you?
71.
Oh, Lord.
Just an alien trying to understand humanity and save the planet. Alien emoji, planet emoji. I'm Klaatu, here to deliver an important message. Love and unity are what truly matter. Looking for someone who's open-minded, curious about the universe, and believes they can do better as a species. Likes peaceful coexistence, thought-provoking discussions, and observing life from a unique perspective.
See, now you have a movie that was around when we were young.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to give you guys at least a few points.
Wait, what?
here.
I'm not
No,
sure.
I
That
don't-
I'm not sure that.
Yeah,
I,
I'm not
You don't know it?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
No, you are significantly older than me. So
All right,
like,
what is it?
It
Collectively,
makes sense. that I might
collectively,
not
what
know
is it?
Significantly. The day
Yes,
you stood
Day
good
Zero
still.
job,
stood
guys.
still.
10 points for everyone.
Oh, I don't
thought
even
so,
know
yeah.
that movie.
Okay, 10 points for everyone
You could
except
have
for
gone
Brett.
with the remake, with the Keanu Reeves remake.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
All right, here's one that I know that you guys have seen, but I don't know if you're going to get it. I am 18 years old.
Oh, geez. Okay. All
I
right,
can
so-
go for 2 hours and 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Bio. I'm a man of many layers in a city where nothing is as it seems. I thrive in the shadows, navigating the complexities of love, betrayal, and survival.
I think I got this.
Looking for someone who appreciates a bit of grit and can handle a dangerous romance and isn't afraid of a world painted in shades of gray. Likes late night drives, gritty
Yep.
stories, and
I'm-
strong
I'm-
drinks.
I'm going with this.
Turn-offs, people who can't handle the truth,
Wait, strong drinks.
and those who shy away from danger.
This is very generic.
There's some hints in there.
I believe
Shades
you.
of
I
Grey.
hope
Shades
there.
of Grey is a very big hint.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought I was right, but now I don't think I am.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
Oh, I know.
I don't think
Do
I
you
might
know
read
it?
Yeah.
I'm locked, but I don't think it is.
All right, Brett, what is it?
It's at 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, that's what I just
No.
put down too.
No, my first answer was Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Was that
same.
it?
That's my
No,
answer.
I put
is Dark
Inception.
Nope. Should we do just one more? Just to I have one more.
Okay, all right, one
Just to
more.
let us
Okay.
redeem ourselves.
I'm
I don't think I'm going to.
22 years old.
22.
I can go
All
for
right.
1 hour and 36 minutes.
136.
Bio. Just a small town guy with a big heart and maybe $1 billion. I'm a simple guy. I love poetry, delivering pizza, and helping people out. Inherited a fortune, but that just hasn't changed me. Swipe right if you're into heartfelt gestures, spontaneous adventures, and a guy who believes in doing the right thing, no matter what. Likes greeting cards, frostbitten feet, and random acts of kindness. turnoffs, greed, dishonesty, and people who don't appreciate small town values. Not Brian. Brett.
I know what your answer should be, even though I
Brett.
don't think it's right.
Brett.
Oh, okay. It's naturally Brewster's Millions.
Brewster's Millions. We're so old. Brewster's Millions.
That's what the answer should be.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Have you guys seen Mr. Deeds?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Well, that was the end of that game.
Yes.
All of those movies
I've
were
seen the
terrible.
original Mr.
They
Deeds,
are not all
but
terrible. I did try to choose ones that weren't so freaking obvious, but the most obvious one you didn't. Oh yeah, you did get that one, but
I
nobody
don't
else
think
did.
I got a single one right.
I don't know if you did.
And I think all of your characters, all of them loved poetry.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of us. I don't think any of us got any points that entire.
No,
game.
you guys did get points, and here are the points.
All right.
Brett's in the lead. Dan's in the lead at 45 points, and then Brett's second at 40, and then Travis is third at 35, and Leif is last at 30 points. All right, so that was the first game. When we come back, we are going to be playing another game, so stick around, and we'll be right back.
Yay.
All right.
Welcome back to Everything's a Game.
Everything's a game.
Everything
Is everything a game?
Yeah.
game?
Hold on, Dan.
You what?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
and
is.
for this
Ooh,
game,
nice.
I am going to take this because it's mine now, and you should never have control of it ever again.
Hey, if
So-
you want to use it and you want to use it,
It's too
actually
much.
using
It's
it,
too
then
much.
please,
There's
by
a
all
lot.
means.
There's a lot going on. So for our second game, we are going to play a game called, it's a new game, and it's called You're a Lot Prettier When You Smile.
Yep, it's true though.
Things that you
Especially
guys
Dan.
just
Especially.
don't ever have to deal with as
Wait,
men.
hold on.
Yeah.
Well, why
I
would you just
said
make that sort of assumption?
Yeah, I just
You
said that.
never, I guarantee you've never been told to smile by another
Oh
man.
my God.
You don't
you
think
would be-
I've been
yeah,
not
yeah.
told to smile more often? Are you serious
Listen,
right now?
this is not a
I
pissing contest.
literally had a big fight with my wife over this the other day.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, well,
I
we're not going to get
literally
into it.
had a fight over this.
But generally not by strangers on the street who are looking at my ass. Like, if that makes you feel better.
Correct,
yes, of
correct.
course.
So I'm going to ask the group some questions. We're going to have some conversation topics for you all to answer and elaborate on. The kicker is you will have to try not to smile.
Oh, goody. A
Okay.
comedy show where we don't laugh.
That's no. You can laugh, just don't smile.
Don't smile.
All right.
Okay.
Exactly. Congratulations. Each of you have been given 20 freebie points. Okay. However,
what?
freebie
Freebie.
points.
Oh, freebie points.
Yes.
All right.
However, each time you smile, you will be deducted 5 points.
Okay.
Okay. So, Brett, since I can't see you, you're going to help facilitate the conversation, aka I'm going to utilize your hilariousness to help deduct points from
Wonderful.
these guys. Okay. Every time you make somebody smile, you're going to get 5 points. So there's some incentive to you for you to
This
work
is
with
good
me.
because I've told lots of women they'd be prettier if they smiled.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially your daughter.
Yeah,
Okay,
all the
right,
time.
Here's the first conversation topic. You have been tossed into an insane asylum. What do you tell the people there to prove to them that you don't belong there? Now, just talk amongst yourselves. What do you tell people?
we don't write down
write
an answer.
anything.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you tell people?
One of these inmates is telling the truth, and one of them is always lying, and whichever one is telling the truth, that's who's crazy. And
Oh,
who's
so
not
now it's
crazy.
a logic puzzle.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Okay, Leif, you've been deducted 5 points already.
I'm just doing my job.
So no, Travis, you have to participate in the conversation. You can't just sit there and there we go. There we go. 5 points deducted from Travis. Here we
I
go.
would say,
Well, hold it.
please put your away.
Yeah. Are you playing this game
No.
because if you break in, you're
No.
going to probably make me laugh.
That's the point of the game.
I know, but
Travis.
that's what I'm saying. Are you also trying
No.
to make us laugh?
Yes, I am trying to make
All
you
right.
laugh. That is the point. All right, so what do you typically wear around the house?
I wear boxers. Not boxers.
shirt,
No, briefs.
pants.
Wait, hold on.
An empty coconut.
Bras.
I usually Winnie the Pooh it.
Yeah. I know you do.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot.
What do you wear, Travis?
I piglet it.
Well, he wears this shirt every day. He wears that around the house,
All
too.
right. Leif, you've been deducted 5 points.
Oopsie.
So what Dan's doing right now, that's not a smile.
That's a smirk.
Oh.
Yeah. Because that feels like a smile. to me.
He said, what was
It's just how my face works.
Yeah.
It's not.
All right, here's
it's
another
not on
question.
purpose.
Dan
Resting
wears
smirk face.
childhood trauma around the house.
Leif, you've been deducted 5 points.
Notice that I
Oopsies.
wasn't laughing at that.
Yes.
because it's
All
too
right.
close to
What was
truth.
cool then? What was cool when you were young, but isn't cool now?
The Earth.
Me.
Good answer.
Leif.
Good answer, Dave.
5 points again. What bit of trivia do you know that is very interesting, but is also very useless?
Everything that
All-
Dan says.
Very interesting. Cool.
Trivia.
This is easy for me because I just keep thinking about the company's finances.
Oh, wow.
Leif, you've been deducted. Travis.
You're laughing. It's
That was
making me
He
dumb.
made
laugh.
himself.
Yeah.
laugh.
You have not. Are you in negative points at this point?
Well, I don't have any points
No,
left.
no.
All right. So now you're just a spoiler.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
to keep the show alive. At this point.
Leafs just has 0 points.
Yeah.
So what's the weirdest crush you've ever had?
Oh,
of you
yeah,
guys.
The yellow Teletubby.
I dropped this huge fluid-filled tire on my hand once, and it just completely flattened it, like you wouldn't believe.
Really?
Not that kind of crush.
Orange crush.
Orange crush. Thank you, Brett Sheridan. I thought
Orange
about that
crush.
one too.
Interesting.
Haven't had
Steve
an orange
Buscemi.
crush.
Blue Crush.
Steve
Did you like
Buscemi.
that film?
Blue crush?
I've never seen it.
You were doing so well,
I
Dan.
know.
Like you still had 20 points.
But what I love
know.
is you made yourself laugh.
No, It was just like.
All right.
All right.
No other
That's it.
crushes that we want to talk about? Steve Buscemi was really your crush?
I mean, Brett had Jennifer Connelly. We know that.
Are we trying to make each other laugh, or are we being honest?
I mean,
Yeah. Well, you could do a little bit of both.
yeah.
Who's your real crush?
Who's your real crush?
My
It's a
real crush.
weird crush. What would be my weird
Other than your
crush?
wife, of course.
Weird crush.
Weird crush.
Like I don't know that I have weird crushes. I mean,
Well,
Really?
no, they're
There's-
normal to you.
Well, I mean, I would have crushes on people that you wouldn't be surprised with, like
Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny, sure. But like, I mean, my biggest crush for the longest time was Kristen Kruk from Smallville.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I think she is
Excellent.
one of the most beautiful women.
But I don't
Right.
think that's weird.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm
not
saying.
weird. Yeah.
You're
beautiful.
You're asking me who I had an actual crush on. I don't know that any of the crushes I've had have been weird.
Didn't you say you liked Maid Marian in the
That's not weird.
But yeah,
Don't make-
he
that's
said
not
Lola
weird.
Bunny.
Don't-
That was
don't-
weird. And Maid
That's
Marian
true.
Yeah.
from
Oh, I got it.
I have a-
Raleigh Fingers.
What? Who's that?
He's a baseball player. Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Russell.
You got Travis, so you get 10
Dick
points.
Trickle.
Dick Trickle.
Don't forget about Dick
Famous.
Trickle.
okay, now
Car driver.
damn it.
You think that's
Smirking
a
should
smile?
not. Smirking shouldn't count. Either he's smiling
I
or he's.
don't. What you want me just to, like? I don't. This is my face. Like,
There's a smile. There's a smile.
keep trying.
I like how Leif has completely just.
Well,
he's just like he just lost all his points
Oh,
immediately.
yeah, I have no points.
All right.
I'd like to get back points if we make people laugh.
All right. Okay. Is that how that works?
So
that should be
next
how it
question.
Yeah.
What's the worst tagline you can think of for a brand that sells wart removal cream?
Wart removal cream.
Yeah.
Let's see. The worst tagline I can think of.
Boy, it
Let's
burns.
play a game where you can't laugh.
Yes.
Well, that's usually what facilitates good, humor is because there's an incentive.
I'm surprised that you didn't laugh at your own joke.
Yeah. You usually do.
Not when he's not being
Someone has to.
incentivized.
You guys have just completely just not talked. That's the thing is like you're supposed to still talk. You just can't.
I said when I just got talked over, which made me sad, so I'm not smiling.
Oh.
Well, why don't you say it again,
It
Dan,
was
and we'll all pay attention.
oh boy, that burns. Thank you. It's not a good time.
No.
You're gonna make yourself laugh if you're not careful, Travis, because your comic styling is making fun of me.
I think it's. I promise it's not contagious.
Brett, good job. Oh, Travis.
I didn't laugh at Brett. I laughed at Dan
Dan.
trying
Oh.
to F me up here.
Oh, well.
Dan and his smirky little face that apparently...
Damn it!
5 points deducted
all right.
there. Oh, my goodness. Well, that was that game.
Okay.
Yay!
It's a little bit of an
There we
experiment.
Next game, we're going to play a game where nobody talks.
Nobody talks.
No,
the
if
next
anybody
game is-
talks, you lose points.
No, just be quiet.
The next game
dang
is
it,
I'm
we-
gonna stick a pin in your hand, and then you have to not scream. Like how much pain can you tolerate?
I like that not only did this game make us quieter,
I didn't
but
mean
for
for
all
that.
of you listening to this, did you hear whether we were smiling or not?
Yeah.
Listen, we have kind of gotten rid of the audio aspect of this.
Got rid of most of the people who were listening.
Oh my
right there.
goodness! Well, you know what? We're just trying new things, and that was a new thing. So,
It was.
No, it was good.
That's what it was. It was a new thing.
so
Play
Brett,
again
you
where we
got
just kick Leif in the shin.
that sounds good.
I mean, like,
That did elicit more laughter.
yeah, no, I know.
I didn't expect for you guys to completely just shut down and not speak. That's the thing.
We're playing the game.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
100%.
Who would have thought that comedians, when told not to smile, might be quieter?
You have no
I
idea
also-
how much effort it takes for me to smile at all ever.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
it's
yeah.
like the comedians are the
Again,
saddest
as soon as
people
you're
in the
allowed to
world.
go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
pain
yeah.
places in
Yeah.
your soul,
I also-
that's where you live.
I also technically floated this game to you all before I started playing. You're like, great, that sounds good. So,
Title, I loved.
and I told you what the game was. I told you what it was.
It's
so.
great. Wasn't that? That's
I
what
thought it was
amazing.
funny.
To be fair, when you told it to me, I thought it would go just like this. But I thought that'll be fun.
Yeah, let's find out. It'll be
Turns
fun.
out,
And,
Yeah.
All right.
you were in fact correct.
yes, it was
It's been
fun.
an enormous amount of fun.
Yeah. So here's
that was nice.
here's what the
Thank you.
points are currently. We got Dan and Brett tied for the lead at 45 points.
I mean, I made a lot of points that round.
No,
so.
you didn't. Travis, you are in third at 35 points, and Leif, you are last currently
Yep,
at
with-
30
Thank you for
points.
showing me, by the way, blowing
No, I'm
my
gonna
nose.
keep it on you.
Well, I wanna see that would have been
Thank
man,
you.
that would have been
You could have
funny.
been on anybody
You
else.
could have you could have used
anybody
that.
else, but you put it on me blowing my
I
nose.
want the audio listeners to really
Sure.
get a hold of what's going on here.
So
No, yeah.
when we come back, we're going to play 2.5 questions. So stick around, and we'll see you in a minute. All right, welcome back to Everything's a Game. Thank you. Thank you all so much for sticking around and joining us for our third game.
Yay!
We are going to be playing 2.5 questions with our group here. And since Dan has the most points, which, by the way, I forgot to add in his extra points from
Thank you.
not smiling
I was a little-
so
I
much
was-
in the last game. So he actually has 60 points. You are very, very far in the lead at the moment.
Wow. You have twice as many points as me, I believe.
Yes.
Your sadness and depression are
I know, finally
working.
paying off.
So since Dan has the most points, we're going to ask him questions, or
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
ask him
All
questions, and to give everyone else the chance to catch up. So you will receive no points this round, Dan, for as
Dan, I'm
punishment.
so sorry.
Technically,
No, that's great, guys.
for being,
I liked it better when you weren't smiling.
exactly for being too good.
Somehow your laughter is frightening to
it's
me.
terrifying to me too.
So Dan,
Yes.
you guys are gonna as our lovely contestants, you're gonna guess what Dan might answer. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Points will be given on creativity, correct answers,
Okay.
and whatever I feel at any given moment. So good luck. All right, Dan, here's
Yes.
your first question. This is kind of pulled from the last time I was GM because I liked it so much. But what was your first AOL screen name?
Oh.
Just curious. Do you remember it? The
Gosh.
dial-up days? And if you don't remember it, maybe just the last screen name you remember.
Gosh, this is gonna give Travis so much.
All right, are you all locked in?
Just a
Yes.
second here.
Brett, you get points for locking in quickly.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool.
No, I know this because
And you get points too.
we were friends on AOL.
Yeah, way back then.
Way
yeah,
back
yeah,
when?
Yeah.
Okay, Brett, what was your answer?
It was
No, wait.
No,
Dan answers
gives
first.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So, actually, it was we few.
What?
Oh.
Which is a palindrome.
Yeah.
It's also the start of Henry V's famous
Yep.
speech in Henry V.
Henry V.
Wow.
We few, we happy few, we band
Yeah.
of brothers.
Oh,
for
so
you.
Nice.
Yes,
very nerdy.
Right, take it and run. So pretentious. But also
like
it was
it.
really the palindrome that I liked the most.
You somehow were able to get that?
That makes it
Well,
less pretentious in your
No,
mind.
no, it's worse. Like it's so much worse. It's not just a Shakespeare quote. It's an incredibly douchey Shakespeare.
So what? Like 18-year-old Dan was like, "We few." That's my AOL.
if I remember correctly, that was what it was. Like, but
it was at some point.
yeah.
Even
Well,
if
let
it
me
wasn't
let
the
me say
first.
this. Even if I don't know that I ever had an AOL screen name, but I think I did, and I think that's what it was. And I think some of you guys will probably get what my next one was because I lost the password to that to the Wii Few one.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Travis,
I said Danny Pants at Yahoo.
Right.
that's not a bad one.
Same,
It was
Danny
close.
Pants.
Close.
Yeah.
Except
Danny
you guys are
I
I went
was
Dansy
indicating-
Pansy.
Dansy pansy. I
I
like
was
that one,
indicating
Leif.
that
5
was his
points.
AOL.
Right. Was Dan?
And that's
Danny
what you
Pants
said,
at-
Brett?
yeah, at
Danny
Yahoo.
Pants?
It's same.
It's Danny Dan Pants.
Danny
was
Dan-
my
Danny-
was my
Danny Dan
childhood
Pants.
nickname.
So
which
Wii
is-
Few didn't have any numbers attached. It was just Wii Few.
Honestly, probably. Like Wii Few, like
so
1
it-
O Wii Few 01 or something
Yeah,
like
cool.
I was.
You kept it a palindrome.
Yeah, of course. I had to keep it a palindrome.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, obsessive compulsive.
Okay. Dan,
Yes.
what was the first
Gosh.
computer game you ever played?
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, the first
computer?
Computer,
so when
not
you say,
video?
Yeah,
game.
when you say computer game, you mean on a computer.
I don't mean console. I mean on
Locked in.
your computer.
Locked in.
I'm locked in as well.
What I like there is she thought, no, I don't mean a console game. Like that would have been your first.
I'm going to
Computer.
put
Computer
2
game.
because I can't remember which one came first.
Pong.
Oh, so we
Is Pong a console?
our chances just doubled.
Did you lock in, Leaf?
I did,
5.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was
Dan-
locked.
And Brett 5.
Immediately.
Let's see.
But
I
might
know
be
I'm wrong.
Can I put 2 answers down?
Can I? Yeah, I think you should. Can I say what the computer was?
You
because
can
that
say
will.
whatever
No,
you
no. I
want.
meant before because that will
Sure.
get that. So it's an Apple IIc.
Oh, well then my first answer is right.
Okay.
I know my first
Just
answer is right.
exploiting how old you guys are. That's
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. So very very old. Yeah. Painfully old.
Okay, Dan.
Yes. So it was either Qbert or the original Wolfenstein.
Oh, damn, I'm not right.
I
the-
have no
I wouldn't
idea
say
what those are.
Hubert was it, but
It was on the Apple IIc, and it was like that. We had that at my school.
Yeah.
And so my grandmother was the math teacher and computer teacher
I'm
at
so
my
sorry.
school. Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
sorry.
You have
God,
no
that-
idea.
I remember
She-
my mom came in as a substitute teacher one day, and it was the worst day of my life.
Well, my grandmother used to, so she would if I got a B on it, and she taught advanced math, and so I had her for 8 years at my elementary and middle school together.
sorry.
Why you
so
did,
much,
why you don't
does,
smile.
and I don't do math
does.
anymore. But
This
she,
is-
if I got like a B on a test,
this
she
is behind the veil stuff.
yeah, well,
Like,
this
it's-
is what this
Yeah,
2.5
okay,
questions is about.
all right.
She would come up behind me and go, you're killing your mother.
What?
If I got like a B.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't imagine.
Wow.
This is a horror
And this
film.
is why Dan doesn't smile.
My
normally.
grandmother just quietly died of emphysema. That's the worst thing she did.
That was nice.
It was
That
sad
was
at the
nice.
time, but you're grateful for her doing that now, listening to this
Yeah,
story.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Aw. Brett, what did you say?
I said Oregon Trail.
Yeah. Oregon
Aw,
Trail.
that was
Oregon
one of my
Trail.
first games.
Very
And then-
early. Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
And Pong. You said Pong
Sure.
too.
Just for fun.
I said on CD Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh.
I like Leaf
That's a
Sanson.
game?
I well,
Well, not
no,
for
it was
us.
for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What was the one? There was not. It was before encyclopedia. There was like an encyclopedia that was just on computers, but it was before Britannica. It was like like just a computer encyclopedia. I can't
Leave
remember
a
what it's called.
comment,
Yeah.
old people, if you remember what Dan's talking
I was
about.
trying to remember that one. I
And
couldn't remember it.
CDs.
Yeah.
Like, come on, floppy disks.
that's
Like,
Well, that encyclopedia was
that's
on
true.
CD specifically.
Yes,
that
yeah.
was in fact, when they were selling CD players,
The entire
the one
history
you're
of the
thinking
world
of that I couldn't think of.
on one disc.
That was one of the things they were
Right.
really
Really
pushing,
pushing, yeah.
because it had multimedia.
Yeah.
So you could click on like a subject and you'd show a little movie or image, and that was like, oh my god!
And it wasn't the World Book. It was.
No,
it was
it
like
was-
it was one. It was like a yeah.
I'm sure I have it at home somewhere.
I'll bet
'Cause I
you
don't
do.
throw away
I know
anything.
You don't. That's true. You probably do.
All right, so
Okay.
Dan, here's your
Yes.
half question.
question.
Okay, good. Let's see if I can depress more people with this.
When someone gives you a compliment,
Oh, that.
No,
wow.
don't.
Okay.
when someone gives you a compliment, I know what actually happens because I've given you many, and it's
there's-
always a certain way.
I've rejected 3 things because it would be bleeped. One of them was so bad that it made me laugh out loud.
I managed to keep mine clean.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Leif locked in. Brett, have you locked in? Or no, not yet.
Is that a half a question?
It is in this. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a third of a question,
It's a
maybe.
third,
But
sorry.
yeah.
Either way, it's going to generate some.
I'm gonna give it.
interesting
I'm gonna give an honest answer. Yeah. No, I mean, like not a like a.
Sincere?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, is that the word? I don't know what that's like. So it's like it's so hard for me to.
It's territory you're not familiar with. You don't like to.
All right, lock it
Yeah,
in.
sincerity. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Everybody's
Dan,
locked in.
This is what I teach my kids. So I try very, very hard to be gracious, despite the screaming thing in my head that says liar, liar. Yeah. So that's
I think I got this one, but with different words.
okay.
I said, I think they don't mean it. They are just being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great answer,
That's
Brett.
a great
Very
answer.
nice,
5
Brett.
points, Brett.
Really good job, Brett.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Leif?
I said I pay the tab and close the website.
10 points for that, Leif.
That's the best answer
That
we've
was
had all
great.
day.
That was great.
I think that's
20
even,
points?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah,
All
absolutely.
the points. All the points for that.
Very, very good answer.
Again.
Travis?
I said I roll up in a ball and then I bleep while swearing.
That is fair. All right, 5 points for that.
Is
So,
that how really? Am I that bad? Like I'm that bad at taking compliments?
Yeah, you're
I
really
think
are.
we all are.
I think we all are. We all
I don't know.
are.
I've never had one.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's okay.
But let me say this, Dan.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
You're funny.
yes.
No. Yeah.
You're fun to be around.
Yeah.
You are, and you're extremely smart and very, very talented.
Oh wait, hold on.
And we love you very,
Hold
very
on. Where's the
much.
tab? How do I close it? Stop.
So that is the end of 2.5 questions, or 2 1/3 questions with Dan. The points as they stand are Brett, Leif,
Yes.
you are now in the lead with 75 points.
One good
done.
answer.
One good
That's all you need
That's
is
all-
one good
that's
answer.
all it takes.
But you broke everyone with it, so yeah. Brett, you are in second place with 65 points. Dan, you still have 60 points. And Travis, you have 45
You
points.
should do comedy.
Yeah. All right, so when we come back from the break, we are going to be playing Cheeky, Quirky Sidekick.
Yeah.
everything's a game. We are at the final game of the episode. We are going to be playing Cheeky, Quirky Sidekick. So when I ask a question, you are going to give me the appropriate person from that category to be there with you to help you get through it.
Got it.
Why are they the
Okay.
best person
Okay.
for the job?
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bonus points if you guess correctly, i.e. the way that I would answer, which is by
Oh,
far the
I see.
most
Okay.
correct.
Sure.
But I'll also give you points if your answer is creative and makes us all laugh. So,
'Kay.
first question, who would you escape jail with? Which sidekick?
Now, okay, so
Would
these have to be
you-
established sidekicks?
Yes,
These are sidekicks.
You can't just pick a
Sidekicks.
person and make them our sidekick.
correct. They have to be an established sidekick.
But you can make up a superhero on a channel in Minnesota or
Yeah.
South Dakota. right, right.
Captain 11, man.
Right, yeah.
Which sidekick would you escape jail with?
Oh, man. Once again, now I have to remember sidekicks, and then I have to appropriately apply one of them to the
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend that I misheard it and choose a psychic.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah.
You do what you want, Travis.
Like Celine Dion?
What?
Oh, I am locked in.
Okay, great, Brett. Thank you for playing the
Who had
game.
Psychic Network. What
5
was her
points.
name?
Suzanne Summers.
No,
No,
you're
not
thinking
Suzanne
of
Summers.
You're thinking of the singer,
Yes.
the
Yeah, I
African
can
American
see her.
woman.
I can see her.
Oh,
but-
yeah. Whitney Houston's.
Yes, psychic,
yes,
yes.
Whitney Houston's aunt.
Did you lock in, Dan?
I'm locked in, yeah. I think
I-
my answer is going to be the same for all of them.
I do
Great.
too, because I
Like,
can only think of one
Well, I
sidekick.
can think of lots of sidekicks, but only one that I really
Dionne
like.
Warwick.
Dionne Warwick, thank you.
Yes,
It was
Dionne
not
Warwick.
Celine Dion. It was Dionne
Dionne
Warwick.
Warwick.
Dionne Warwick is Whitney Houston's sidekick?
No,
Is that
no,
what-
no,
I'm
no.
sorry. wait. I was like, wait, no, she had like a whole
I
career
said
all
I
to
should have
herself.
misread it as sidekick.
Oh,
chose her.
gotcha.
All right, Brett.
Because in some ways, I could see how you might.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are a fabulous duo.
Yeah.
Brett.
I had one of the people who escaped Alcatraz.
Sure, I guess one of them was
just made up
technically
a
the sidekick to
yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
Wasn't Alcatraz famous for nobody escaping?
Yes,
Yeah.
but two people
Except
did.
that's right.
Yeah.
They
That's
made a
right.
whole movie about it.
That's
So
right.
one of
Three,
those.
three
It's
actually.
called Escape from
Three
Alcatraz.
people did.
There have
so,
been
yeah.
a number of people that have escaped,
They haven't survived.
but they always come back. They always get them back.
Right.
Well, except for the three people that
I
escaped
thought you said
famously and were never found.
There was
And
a
they were
whole
never
movie
found.
about
Three?
it.
No,
they
they were
might
never
be
found
dead.
it. And in fact, they found the makeshift raft on the San Francisco side, so it's believed that they survived.
Right.
Interesting. Cool. All right. I
So
did a learn
one of
today.
them would have been my sidekick because I'm sure
excellent
one
answer.
of them was technically the sidekick to the
Sure.
other.
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
I
Sure.
believe there was the Clint Eastwood one, and the other two were brothers. I
Yeah.
think.
Right.
So one
Yeah.
of the brothers was a sidekick to Clint Eastwood.
Okay. Dan.
Crypto the Superdog. Because
5 points.
I mean, yeah, thank you.
Is
He's
he a sidekick?
what? Crypto's
He's
not a
main character
sidekick.
energy.
Like, yeah.
Did you see the
he can-
photo they dropped?
I suppose.
He
I mean,
can-
they made a whole movie where like he was the hero, but okay.
Well, it's a whole bunch of movie about sidekicks all working together. Sure,
it?
but he
Pets.
can fly, and
pet a
you would get me.
sidekick?
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Here's the thing. I am not going to get picky about who's a sidekick because I can't remember
Right?
anything right now.
Let's get granular
I
about
think,
this.
I
Sure.
think
Okay, thank
crypto is a fine
Okay,
answer.
great.
Yes.
Now that I know the pets can be sidekicks, it opens
Great.
up. It opens things up.
Leaf.
Oh, I went with Robin because that's again
Yes,
the Billy
that's
sidekick.
fine.
Right.
5 points for that answer.
Yeah, I
And-
actually put thought into it. I put Kid Flash.
That was my
That's
other
great
one.
answer.
because
Yeah.
Kid Flash
Yeah.
can
Vibrate
10 points for that.
through
bars.
walls.
10
Yeah.
points for that answer.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I said. I said the genie from Aladdin, but that was a very good answer.
Interesting sidekick.
Yeah, he's a
choice.
sidekick.
Yeah,
He's
sidekick.
not the main character. He's a sidekick.
Okay.
All right, so
Isn't the monkey in Aladdin the sidekick?
That's what I would have said, but yeah.
Yeah, or Iago
yeah.
is the villain's sidekick.
Oh, sure,
Right?
sure,
Like,
sure,
yeah,
sure,
the-
sure.
the-
all right, let's get
Welcome back
super
to,
granular about this.
Yeah, breaking down Alexa's games.
Yes, let's do that. Who would you absolutely trust with your life? Which sidekick would you absolutely trust with your life?
Oh,
I
Who's
got it.
Wonder Woman's pet?
I think I know the answer to that.
She had a horse.
No, well, from the books that I read to my kids. Who would you absolutely trust with your life?
I got this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought of the perfect sidekick.
Great.
Okay. I'm gonna get bad mail.
So Leif, you locked in.
Yeah.
I'd like to
5
too.
points,
Yeah.
and Dan locked in. Brett, how you doing?
In continuing our old saga here, Dan's gonna get mail.
Yeah.
Mail.
All right.
Yes.
So, Dan, what did you say?
The Holy Spirit. Because God's sidekick is kind of the Holy
Yeah, that's
Spirit.
pretty
There's,
good.
there's
I
Jesus
don't
and there's the
even-
Holy
okay,
Spirit.
that's a good
We
one.
just
Definitely
talked
a
about
sidekick.
everybody going to Catholic school. You
That-
don't. So many things wrong with that.
Yeah,
but
You know
definitely
what?
a
I'll still
sidekick.
give you points for that.
Well, you trust him with my life. Like,
All
isn't
right.
Yes.
that like literally what we,
Yes.
what we were
Yes.
taught to do?
So, Brett, what'd you say?
I said Stitch.
Oh, that's a great answer. I like that
Stitch.
answer. 5 points for that.
Yeah, it's a good sidekick.
But why Stitch? Just curious.
Because I think he has a lot of alien technology that could help me stay alive and be
It's
alive.
funny. I went the opposite way with my sidekick.
Yeah.
I went with Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah.
Why Dr. Kevorkian?
Well, we would trust Dr. Kevorkian with your life. Like absolutely.
Why Dr.
Why you?
Kevorkian?
Because he's going to be there right by my side as I say goodbye.
I want a T-shirt that says Dr. Kevorkian's
He's
my
my
sidekick.
All right. I'll give you 5 points for that. Travis,
I wrote something down to be a smart ass that I erased.
why? Just say it.
I didn't have anything written down until he saw Stitch, and then I just put Lilo.
Lilo's main character.
To argue who was.
Who might be?
I
All
wouldn't
right.
say. Well, okay.
Oh,
right.
you want to debate who's the
You know
sidekick
what?
between
I'm
Lilo
not,
and Stitch?
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to play a fun,
Well,
ridiculous game.
it's Batman and Robin,
Yes.
so it's
Right.
Lilo and
And
Stitch.
Yes, so.
Excellent
Yes.
point, Brett
Thank you,
Sheridan.
Brett.
Point.
Thank you, Brett.
Excuse me, except for the limited release comic Robin and Batman.
What do you
which is
actually
released-
say? Who is the sidekick?
Actually, I went on a website that was all about sidekicks, and everyone I chose here was a
Jumpa.
sidekick.
Jumpa the kangaroo.
The one I said, which was the most right answer, was Samwise Gamgee.
Oh,
Okay.
I would absolutely trust Samwise
Yeah.
with my life.
that's a good point.
Third question: which sidekick is the funniest? Which sidekick do you consider the funniest, or would I consider the funniest? But also, just tell me which you would consider the
Okay, I
funniest,
might have an actual answer for
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah,
maybe
great.
Me too.
as opposed to.
I am having such a hard time thinking of sidekicks.
I know, isn't it? Isn't it
Okay.
hard?
All right. I'm
Yeah,
good.
locked in?
I'm locked in.
All right,
Wow,
cool.
this
5
is
points
tough.
for Brett.
I
This
was
is
locked
tough.
in before.
Yeah, I'm having trouble
Locked in.
too.
Locked in. Okay, cool. Dan.
I kept going, yeah, I'm having trouble with this one. Lex is like, locked in, locked in.
Let's move this along.
Yeah.
Curly.
Oh,
From the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was by far the
Answer.
funniest.
5 points.
Never the main
Yeah.
stooge, but yeah.
I love that
Yes,
answer.
thank you.
Leaf.
I went with Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
she's the funniest?
She's funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
she's pretty funny.
She's very funny.
All right, 5 points for that. Brett
Oh, I had Will Ferrell.
From
from
Whatever movie he might be a sidekick in.
sure. Travis.
I said Costello.
That's a good one.
Because I
thought
guess
about
Abbott and.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Using
there you
that
go.
logic.
Yeah.
Using that
Understood.
logic.
Understood.
I said Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
He's on his own journey, though, isn't he?
He's still a sidekick. He's not the main character. He's okay. You know what, guys? Who
I'll go with it.
is
I'll go
the
with it.
most annoying sidekick?
Me.
Annoying. Who's the most? Yes.
Am I an option?
in
Yes.
this
Yes.
in this
Are
relationship.
Yes.
you my sidekick?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that what's
yeah,
going on?
that's
I
what he
think,
just said.
Most annoying.
I think Lex feels like
Well,
I'm
it's
the
Travis
most annoying.
and Leaf,
right?
so
Yeah, that's
apparently you're
true.
my sidekick.
Wait, when did we do that? When did with Travis
just
and
now.
I've always said Leaf and Travis. Wait. Okay. Most annoying sidekick.
Yes. One that you're just like, oh, just be quiet.
Would Dan be
Got
my
it, locked
sidekick?
in.
Great.
I
5
guess
points
by
for
that-
Brett.
I guess by that logic.
Just stop with your sidekick stuff.
Okay, I got it. I
Great,
got it.
great.
I got it. I
5
got it.
points for Dan for locking
Yep.
in.
And I'm
you guys
taking it
still take
seriously.
Okay, great.
That's
Brett.
Robin is annoying as hell.
Well,
Oh,
see, I went
interesting.
with Robin number 3. Like
You
the
mean-
first Robin, not
Which one
annoying.
would that be? Jason Todd?
No.
Tim Drake?
Yeah, Tim Drake. Yeah, right? I don't know.
Okay.
Never
Dick
mind.
Grayson, Jason.
We're not nerdy
Yeah,
enough, I guess.
I think
It's
yes.
Jason
I think
Todd.
Jason.
Yeah, it's
Jason Todd might be
Jason
the
Todd,
third
I
one.
think, was the third one.
Yeah.
Brett.
Oh, I'm gonna still go with Robin.
Sorry about that. Yes, Robin. And I thought you said Robin. Yeah, you said Robin. Okay.
You said Robin the Third.
I'm caught up now. Dan.
Butthead.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent
That's fair.
choice.
Beavis
That's fair.
and
Yes.
Butthead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Travis.
I said Tito from the Jackson 5.
Okay.
Says we're picking people that are part of a group
Right,
and
yeah,
calling
sure.
them sidekicks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like you meant the leader of Yugoslavia for so many years,
Yes,
who
Tito
then,
Puente,
like,
yeah.
who was Stalin's sidekick
Sure,
in some way.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure,
Where
sure.
did you pull that out?
Okay. Which
Same
sidekick?
place the rest of it comes from.
Which sidekick is better than his or her hero counterpart? Which sidekick is like this is who the story should be about, not this character. This character's boring. This
Locked
character's
in.
awesome. Okay, yeah, you just said yourself. I know you said yourself.
Stepping on my joke, Lex. Yes. I said myself.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm locked in.
Great, locked in.
All the eyes.
You just, it's spelled Leif.
All right, Dan.
Tonto.
I like that answer.
I can
5
get behind
points.
that one.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, see, there we go. Everybody
F the
agrees on that
Lone
one.
Ranger.
Exactly.
Actually, a
Get him outta here.
sidekick.
Brett.
Actually better than the
Yes.
Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I was
You
just,
can say Leaf too.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
all
say
right.
leave.
Leif, you said yourself.
I said myself.
You know, big surprise there. Travis. Nothing.
I'm gonna get so. Talk about getting in the weeds and being nerdy.
What? What's the answer?
No. So I'm gonna say Speedy.
Is it
Who
Speedy
was-
Gonzalez?
No, the other-
No. He is Green Arrow's sidekick.
Yes. Yeah.
Who later became
yeah.
Arsenal, which was actually a really nuanced and interesting character. He also had
sure.
drug addiction.
Yeah,
that he
that's
recovered from.
one of the original first drug addictions.
Yes, and he was much more interesting than Green Arrow in the comics.
That's so cool. You get
I
10
don't
points for
know.
that
He's
answer,
pretty-
Travis. That was a really good answer. I said Dory from Finding Nemo. I thought she was just better than what's his name.
And definitely a sidekick.
Okay. Which sidekick is hotter than his or her counterpart? Like, oh my gosh.
How many more questions do we have? Just
one
no.
more.
Okay, after this
Like,
one,
that's
I just
it.
want to because I have one I want to make sure I use.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah. All right.
Hotter.
Hotter.
Like
hotter,
physically, like, oh man, I would rather be with them
Yeah.
than the main character.
Oh, well, that's easy.
I got this one. I do got this one.
Okay, great.
I have a
Locked
real
in,
answer.
Leif?
I'm
in?
all superheroes with this.
That's great.
I'm going
proud
through
of
the
you.
Teen Titans one by
That's
one.
wonderful.
Took them off the shelf.
Locked in.
That one
Great.
works. That
Brett
one
locked
works.
in. And let's start going. I know Dan's still thinking.
No, I mean
but-
I've written it. So
Okay, great.
it's,
So Leif, what did you say?
Lava Girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shark Boy and
that's
Lava Girl.
great. 5 points for
Would
that.
be the sidekick.
wait.
Yeah,
wait.
because it's Shark Boy and.
And how old was Lava Girl?
No,
Like,
no.
in that movie?
Just because of the lava.
She's
the
okay,
lava.
okay.
actually
Gotcha.
hot.
Gotcha,
Yes.
gotcha.
Great,
gotcha.
great.
Damn. Shame on you.
Lava
Sorry.
woman.
Brett.
Yeah, now.
I have Cash of Tango and Cash.
Which one was Cash?
That was the dog, wasn't it?
No.
Neither of
Oh,
them
it
were
was
dogs.
Turner and
It
Hooch.
was
It was Turner and
Sylvester-
Hooch.
It was
Yeah.
would have been a
Sylvester
good
and-
choice.
It was Sylvester
And-
Stallone and
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
And who was Cash?
I believe Kurt Russell was
You
Kurt
are
Russell.
correct, I believe.
All right, Dan.
Lola Bunny.
Okay.
Second
That's
reference,
fair.
but
5
you know.
points.
All right.
Another minor.
No, she's not. No,
We've
she's
established that in an earlier game.
not. She is not a
She's
minor.
not a
Travis.
Wonder Girl, who on the television show was Deborah Winger.
Oh, that's true. That's
yeah.
true. She was.
Deborah
Yep.
Winger, who I had such a thing for
Oh,
Great.
back in the day.
I liked her better as the sidekick in terms of endearment.
In terms of endearment, she's just as much the sidekick in terms of endearment as all these others.
Oh, what a topical reference that is.
So I said Spock from the most recent Star Trek. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
found him more attractive.
Now,
than
Oh, from the most recent.
When
Yeah.
you say the most recent, you mean
Leader.
the Strange New World?
No. Oh,
No.
No,
The-
actually, I mean the
Zach
movies.
Quinto.
The movie.
Zach Quinto.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. One last question.
Oh,
We'll make
we
it
got one more. Okay.
Real quick. Who is the most underrated sidekick? Why don't they get enough they don't get enough credit, you know? They're just like they're considered a sidekick, but they're really awesome.
I got it.
Okay, great.
I got it.
Okay,
you
great.
got it, Brett?
Leif, you got points for locking
Yeah,
in,
locked
and
in.
Brett locked in. And let's go real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little ditty about Jack and Diane. Diane is very underrated.
Yeah,
That's a good
true,
answer.
yeah.
5 points. 5 points.
Just
All right.
anything that comes after Anne. Huh?
that's
Why is she underrated?
Yeah. Tell us
Tell us
your
what it is about Diane that is.
Why don't you
has
illuminate
kept
us
her.
about the little story about Jack and
That has-
Diane?
Here's the argument I was going to present.
Sure.
Is that, and then I realized what I was actually doing was thinking of a Bon Jovi song.
Oh, good.
Oh man, that's so funny.
And not John
So you
Mellencamp.
think you were going to pick Alive from Dead or Alive?
Yes. That sold his guitar so that they could, pay rent,
Right.
but that's not
That
in
is
favor
not-
of her.
no, that
and
is
it's
a-
not
She's
the
just
John
a small town
Mellencamp.
girl living in a lonely world, right? That's why she's underrated.
Yes.
That's again a very different
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, is it a different song? I'm sorry. I just assumed they were all the same.
Brett, what'd you say?
I said Perry the Platypus.
Oh, Perry.
That's a great
That is
answer.
actually a really good
He's-
answer.
Yeah, he's totally
Yep.
underrated.
Yep.
Dan,
Piglet.
you just suck
The
it.
reason, the reason he's underrated is because the actor who plays him is mean.
Oh,
That's not true.
5 points for that. And Travis?
I put King Kong in the Godzilla versus Kong movies because I can't stand Godzilla, but I love King Kong.
A great answer. We'll give
Yeah.
you 10 points for that
King
one.
Kong should get top
Well,
billing.
King Kong is on our side, really.
All right.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm
Godzilla's
saying.
not. Yeah.
So
Godzilla's
I said
douche.
Silent Bob. I think Silent Bob is pretty underrated.
Okay.
Jay
Excellent.
is the one because he's the one who talks all the time. But
Yep.
Silent Bob's overrated.
But
underrated.
Silent Bob does the work that
Yes.
needs to be done
Yes,
to
he
make
does.
it happen.
He
Yeah.
does. All right, so that is the end of this game and the end of the episode.
Oh, so
I
sad.
know, I know. Let's go over the final point tally. So we have Travis coming in fourth at
What?
90 points.
Oh
It's okay.
my
I never win any of your episodes, so
But I don't
don't
think
feel
you've
too
ever
bad.
been to
I swear
bottom.
to
Not
God,
true.
you
You
just
did?
won
Yeah.
the last
You
2
did.
episodes ago.
You did.
You did.
Yeah.
And I said at the time, you got to bury that thing that you keep saying.
Go out in the yard, take a shovel, just
Yeah.
dig up a little hole, put it in.
It's okay. It's okay. Then we have Brett.
in the lead.
No, I'm sorry. You're in third place with 105 points.
Stop it.
We have a tie, actually, for lead.
Oh,
Seriously. It's Dan and Leif at 120 points.
So do we have to
I
meet in the
don't know.
Thunderdome? Is
You know
that oh.
You know
I think the rest of us should vote to see
No,
which
I
one of the
think
two is a
No.
sidekick.
No.
Lex gets to vote, and I'm pretty sure we know where she's gonna go.
No, that's not true.
No, why don't we just explore your pain for a while and see if
No,
see where that
this,
takes
you're going to get one last question, but you have to answer immediately.
Oh,
okay?
no. All
No,
right.
which sidekick would you absolutely not introduce to your significant other? Just very quickly answer that.
Doc McStuffins.
Okay, that's
Was that a
what? What?
the Ripper?
Great. That's a better answer.
All right.
That's a better
Jack and the Ripper. Yeah.
McStuffins better because if I was your significant other, I'd be like, why are you hanging out with Doc McStuffins? What is wrong with you? What do I not know about you?
Dan.
She's a child.
Wait, but he's been ill. Like
Yes,
and she's there to
sure.
help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an actual character, Doc McStuffins?
Yes.
I've never heard
the
of this
title character of
Yeah,
the
it's
show.
not
By
an
the way, Doc
and character.
McStuffins.
Yes.
character. Okay, all right. So you know what?
Dr. McStuffins.
I've been on the show.
Dan, you win.
Yes.
You are the most winner of every
Yes.
day.
There you go.
What are you going to do with your title?
Oh, I'm just gonna stave off the tears for another few minutes, and then.
But they will come.
Oh yeah, they're coming. They're coming for sure.
So because Dan won, that means one of our fans won.
Yay.
And that fan is at Stutzcraft, who commented on our special 90s themed episode saying, I grew up in the 90s, but I don't remember sphere vices. You guys remember that?
Nobody remembers
Compact,
Sphere Vices.
compact disc.
Probably doesn't remember the 90s.
So thank you so much for commenting. We really appreciate you watching and commenting. You are going to win a brand new board game because of it. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, to leave a comment so that you too could win a prize on one of our episodes. Brett, what exactly could they win though?
Oh, well, they're going to win a board game.
And why? Because everything is a game. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So would the tears be your sidekick?
Dan and the Tears?
No,
Dan
it's
and the
my
Tears?
it's my grandmother over my shoulder.
Would be your
whispering,
sidekick?
You're
Sure.
killing your mother. That's my sidekick.
Everything's a Game is a production of Above Board TV. The show's theme song is composed by David B. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and other social media pages to access even more of our original content.
Everything